What's your ideal karaoke song?
My go-to is "Send Me on My Way."
From the Brother Bear soundtrack?
Ice Age.
Oh, okay. I just
Close.
committed a cardinal sin.
I should start the video.
Okay. You know what? There's some great pre-roll banter that we're having.
I've never done that before.
I'm glad it didn't catch my flub.
I think we should point out your flub.
Yeah, I conflated Ice Age and Brother
Bear.
And that is not okay. Those are two separate movies.
They are. They're two very different movies. Ice Age takes place during the Ice Age period.
And Brother Bear has Joaquin Phoenix.
Although they might be in the same era.
That's true.
I do think they're in the same general time period. Maybe give or take a couple thousand years.
I feel like I was a very scared child.
Yeah.
So I feel like Brother Bear did scare me as a kid.
No, same.
I think the idea of turning into a bear is scary.
And also the idea of being Joaquin Phoenix and then turning into Patrick Dempsey.
Yes.
Also is very scary.
I would be so scared to turn into Patrick Dempsey.
Have you seen the sequel?
No.
That's the one. It's Patrick Dempsey voicing it.
Oh, it is. I thought within the movie, it's been a year since I've seen Brother Bear. I thought within the film Brother Bear, when he turned from human to bear,
the voice changes? No. The sequel,
Dempsey.
It's suddenly Patrick Dempsey's voice, and they sound absolutely nothing alike.
Oh.
It's like going from Paul Giamatti to Owen Wilson.
Have you seen Open Season 2?
I have not.
I haven't seen it in years, but I stand by that being an amazing film.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Open Season 3, no.
Who is this? Is this John Travolta in these movies?
No. Open Season 1, I believe, is Ashton Kutcher.
Oh.
Who then becomes Joel McHale in Open Season 2, which is a step up.
Sure.
And then I don't remember another voice in the movie.
That's okay.
I think Patrick Warburton's probably in it because it's that era where he was in everything.
He was in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of amazing voices, we have Jake Heelein on the podcast today. You do have one of my favorite voices.
Oh, really?
On this planet.
Thank you.
Jake Heelein, I met doing a production of Shakespeare in the Park last summer.
Yes.
With Woodstock Shakespeare Players.
Yes.
And then Jake also was part of Silverstage Theater Company's opening ensemble in It's a Wonderful Life. Who did you play in It's a Wonderful Life?
I played Harry Jasbo Haywood, and I was actually trying to figure out every character that I played beforehand. I know I was Clarence, and I just used my regular voice, and I was Harry, the brother.
Yeah, Harry Bailey.
Yes, and I used a transatlantic voice like this. And then, who else was I? I was an old man.
You were two old men.
I was two
different old men.
One old man was like this, and then the other old man... No, not that voice.
No, that was pretty much it.
Oh, yes, Potter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one went through a lot of iterations.
Yes, that was a last-minute change.
Yeah, because my initial take on that character was that he was similar to, I believe the character's name was Joel in BoJack Horseman. Or Jude.
Yes.
Jude from BoJack Horseman,
yes.
the assistant to Princess Caroline,
yes.
was my inspiration for that character. And then it evolved into Old Man Number 2.
Yeah.
Which is not in any way like Jude, but it worked so well
for
that scene.
It also worked, because I think originally I was doing like a, oh, hello there, ho, ho, ho. And that like...
You were Santa Claus.
Yes. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. But I was just kind of shuffling through the Rolodex of voices that I can do, and I like landed on that one because I knew it was safe. And then like I think it was like the week of the show, you were like, "Can you find a different voice because it doesn't really work?" And then I just like stumbled upon other old man voice.
I was very hard on everybody in that show, like finding the perfect voice because you all played so many characters that they needed to be distinct.
Yeah.
I was less concerned about how connected to the movie version they were.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted them to be distinct and interesting, captivating.
I think, especially me, because I still have not seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life. I took some big swings.
You can't admit that. You can't tell people that.
Cut that out. I took some big departures from the movie.
Yeah.
Because I know, who's the nerd guy that I played?
Oh, Sam Wainwright.
Yeah, I played him like a big nerd, and I've been told he is not a big nerd.
What was your Sam Wainwright?
I'm worried I'm going to peak the microphone if I do it.
That's
but
okay.
It was like, oh, hey, George, how are you today? Oh, it's so nice to see you again.
That one did stay the same from day one.
Yes. I did it for the read-through, and it stayed in.
Oh, hi, George.
Oh, hey. I actually was so confident that was going to be the first voice cut, and I think your only note was like, don't voice crack too often. Like, time
I told
out.
you one per sentence.
Yes.
I told you one voice crack per sentence, I
Yes.
think. And I think it worked really well.
Yes.
I really loved that character,
Yeah.
and it wasn't distractingly.
Mhm.
It wasn't distracting because you weren't usually the main focus of whatever scene Sam was in.
Correct. Yes. I was just kind of like an obstacle that other characters had to get through. Yeah.
Sam Wainwright is not like that in the movie at all.
No.
But I loved it anyway.
Yeah. I think my favorite character that I played was Man at the Bank. Because I was just like, oh, hey. Oh, I heard that Potter's giving off his bonds or whatever the line was. And it was so pretentious. And I loved it.
It was wonderful.
Yes. It was a wonderful life.
It was a wonderful life. Wow.
I gymmed the camera just now.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. This is going to be your worst podcast episode. I'm so sorry.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
There's got to be a worst one to everything.
Absolutely.
I didn't even introduce myself. I'm your host, Hunter Johnson, as well as the producer and artistic director of Silverstage Theater Company, and your host of SilverPod. Very happy to have you on, Jake.
I'm so
that
excited.
was our introduction.
Yes.
It was a brief one.
It was, because I launched into a tangent.
That's okay. So Jake is now. So those aren't all the shows. I'm going to build up to this. Okay.
Yes.
So those aren't all the shows we've worked on. We've done those 2 shows together. We also were elves together.
Yes.
At the Volo Museum. For the Time Warp Express.
Yes.
This was like Christmas trolley tours. So like leading kids around through the outdoor. It's great.
They said
and
no
here comes
cross
our
promotion.
local advertisement for Master and Commander, the far side of the world.
You know, I'm not going to be critical of the movie choices that you picked, but you did have The Kid up there, which is a movie that I love. I love Charlie Chaplin.
And then I took it down.
And then you put it down, and you picked up Master and Commander, and I was a little sad about it.
I got to fill the time on the microphone. I got to see if anything broke.
Okay. I hope you keep all of this in.
Everything stays in.
Of the movies that you have up there, I would have liked Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. I think that is my favorite of the trilogy.
And The Kid.
And The Kid.
Yeah, the only reason I took The Kid down was because of the glare.
Oh,
you couldn't see it, so I needed to pick movies that didn't have a glare.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out none of that mattered because
it fell down. My favorite watching order of Lord of the Rings is Fellowship of the Ring, The Kid, and then Return of the King.
What?
Take out Two Towers, which is my favorite.
I was about to say I thought your favorite was the Two Towers. Faramir, are you a big Faramir guy? Boromir's brother.
Oh yes, the guy that is played by what's his name?
The bad guy from Iron Fist season 1.
Did you watch Iron Fist?
He's also the bad guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Ooh. I feel like I really like the character that we're talking about, despite not remembering his name.
I don't remember his name
him.
either. Were you asking me if I liked Iron Fist?
Did you like Iron Fist?
I enjoyed Iron Fist season 1.
Yes.
It was the one everybody hated. And then I absolutely despised season 2. I feel like everybody else said the other way around.
I didn't finish Iron Fist season 1.
Okay.
I remember I was very excited for it.
Yeah.
And I have very few comic books, but one of them is an Iron Fist comic. So I was like, oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
It was Iron Fist and Power Man. So I was very excited for Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Yeah, I think of that Netflix Marvel verse period, the first all 3 seasons of Daredevil and the first season of Jessica Jones
Yes.
are peak
Yes.
television.
The
Beyond just Marvel and
first
superheroes.
season of Jessica Jones is like one of the greatest seasons of TV, period.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't watch the rest of it
It's
for no reason.
Truly not worth
Okay.
watching. The downward spiral of that show should have books written about it.
That's so sad.
Iron Fist season 1 and both seasons of Luke Cage, I put on second place.
I remember liking the season of Luke Cage that I watched, and I don't remember why I didn't return to it.
The thing is, I don't think it's a well-edited show.
Fair.
I think it just has so much heart. And the characters are well cast, but the writing and editing, I think, is quite rough.
Yeah.
In Luke Cage. I sometimes forget about The Punisher as a show.
I never watched it.
It's so good.
I've heard it's great.
Yeah. I really love The Punisher. There's some cheesy stuff and some stuff that doesn't work, but the overall feeling is just so captivating. I love him. I love John Bernthal. The Defenders, I think, is one of the weaker ones.
I do agree.
Yeah. I love
Sigourney
that
Weaver's in that.
a little bit.
She is in it a little bit.
She's in it a little bit. They hyped her up to be like this mega villain. Or maybe she is the mega villain.
If she is, I don't remember.
I don't remember that either.
You know what show? And I promise I will promote the show that I'm here to talk about.
Right. We do have a show to promote eventually.
But do you remember? No. So Stranger Things. I have a hot take.
Sure.
I feel like that first season, one of the greatest seasons of TV in modern TV history.
I would agree with that.
Could have canned it at that.
I do think this is a take that's been made before.
What?
And I think you should try for more original content, Jake.
I'm so sad, but I'm happy to find out other people have the same view as me. Because I've said that before to people and have received cricket
Really?
sounds. Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe we're just the same person.
Maybe that's possible.
You know what? That was a hot take. Good job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. I tried to do what you did to yes and we're the same person, which is a bit that is surely landing and everybody watching is laughing.
I agree.
Yes.
I see you. Chortling.
Yes. What's your favorite synonym for laugh?
My favorite cinnamon. My favorite cinnamon for laugh.
Yes.
Is probably snicker.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this conversation topic has legs.
I agree. My favorite, I really do like to say. I said this is going to be the worst one. I really, really do enjoy taking the word raffle or lol and being like, oh man, guys, I'm raffling right now. This is just making me raffle. I do really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So no exit.
What? No, we're coming to it.
Okay.
What is your ranking of the Netflix Marvelverse?
Okay. Number 1.
Yeah.
As best, Daredevil Jessica Jones season 1.
Really?
2,
Okay.
Daredevil, the 2 seasons of it that I watched.
Okay.
3, the first season of Luke Cage.
Okay.
4, Defenders.
Have we hit everything you've watched? No.
5, the 4 episodes of Iron Fist that I
Okay.
watched. And then that
Yeah.
would be it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you watch the new Daredevil?
I did not.
Oh, you haven't seen season 3,
No.
which is well worth it.
I've heard it's great.
Okay, so now we're back to Volo Museum. We played elves together.
Yes, Volo Museum.
We played elves together. This was our first 3 shows, right? I didn't miss anything.
I don't think so.
I feel like we've done 5 shows together. No,
We did Shakespeare. We did.
Oh, we're doing Shakespeare again right now.
It's a Wonderful Life. Shakespeare,
which
again,
is our 4th.
And then, yeah.
And Shakespeare in the Park right now we're doing with Woodstock Shakespeare players.
Yes.
Get your tickets Don't get your tickets
Never.
because they're
It's
free.
free.
It's free. You just have to show up.
Yeah, if you're buying tickets, someone is scamming you.
That's true.
And
This is in the Woodstock Square in the park.
Yes.
In Woodstock, Illinois. Every Saturday at 6 p.m.
yes.
Just show up, enjoy some comedy, Shakespeare in the Park with your family, and or bring some friends.
Yeah.
It's a grand old time.
It's a great time. It's very fun.
Now we come to
Yes.
the real meat of the business. It barely took 15 minutes to get to
Yes.
the show Silverstage is working on right now.
Yes.
No Exit.
Yes.
By Jean-Paul Sartre.
Yes.
Directed by Jake Heelein.
Hi, that's why I'm here.
Produced by myself.
Yes.
I am the grand mastermind between giving money to another person and telling them to go make something. Jake, how you enjoying the money?
I love it.
Great.
And that's what I'm into art for, is the money.
Great.
Yeah. No, I love doing No Exit. I did it in college. I was a senior. It was our senior year show. And I was super busy, and I really wanted the role of valet because it would fit best in my schedule. And so I was cast as the valet, and then there was a cast dropout for legitimate reasons. And then it fell to me to be Credo, who is the male lead. And I'd never really done. I always say I'd never done a drama. I had been Oedipus at that point. I played Oedipus in Oedipus Rex, but I'm so not right for the part of Oedipus that I forget often that they let me do that. And it was a good show.
Why do I imagine you coming on stage going, "Hi,
Hey.
I'm Oedipus.
Hey everybody!
Hey,
Oh jeez!
it's me, Oedipus Rex."
That is how I. Were you at the production that I did? How did you know?
I was there.
Okay.
I directed that show.
That's why you look familiar. This whole time I've been trying to figure it out.
This was in college?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you directed No Exit back in college. That was
No,
you acted in it. That was like 30 years ago.
Yes.
And now we're to the present. You're in your mid-50s.
Yes. And I'm back doing No Exit. You had approached me and said, like, if you are interested in pitching a show to Silverstage, I would love you to
do that.
Have that opportunity. Yeah. And No Exit was one where I'm very knowledgeable of the material because I did it. But it was long enough ago where I don't really remember our production, so I'm not going to like copy it.
Right.
So to the 3 other people that were in that show, it's a new show, so you should come see it. They're not going to watch this.
To who? Which people?
The 3 people I was in No Exit with in college.
Oh, yeah.
But if you are, that's
Yeah.
great as well.
We'll DM this to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe.
They're all lovely people,
Great.
and I am. See, that's going to happen a lot.
That's okay.
Where I fizzle out in words.
No, that's fair. I consider you like. No, that metaphor wasn't gonna work.
I was pre-offended for whatever you were about to say.
I was gonna start using balloon analogies and about like the wringly end result.
Yeah,
of
I do fizzle out a lot, and sometimes, yeah.
No, that's okay. So No Exit. It did take a little convincing for me to do a show of this dramatic level. However, I took a gander at the script, found some YouTube videos, got some ideas of the concepts.
Yeah.
You got me on board. I fell in love with it, and I'm quite excited about this being our next Silverstage production. We are performing this at the Starline Factory in Harvard, Illinois, which is different than our last couple Silverstage productions. We've only done productions at Geneva Stage in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and a little bit on the road at smaller venues for It's a Wonderful Life. But now we're at the Starline Factory. We're in a highly experimental, immersive theater space, and I'm with very small audiences, very limited seating. So if you're interested in seeing this production, get your tickets now before we run out.
Yes.
Or before you get, like, I don't know, rougher seating. Overflow seating for the show is still worth the price.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a little bit lower price for overflow seating, but like, come, get your tickets, come see the show.
The reason for the limited seating is
is he gonna spill the beans?
I was going to
spill the beans.
If that's legal.
Take those beans and pour them out
They're
on the floor.
They're on the ground now.
It's like Kevin's chili.
Oh, what's funny? I made it The Office reference,
yeah,
and I don't really watch The Office.
Yes. Take Kevin's chili and splatter it everywhere.
Heck yeah. I forgot what we were talking about.
You were going to reveal our location.
Oh, an important factoid. No Exit is being staged in a freight elevator, which is very experimental. Really, Starline said you can put the show anywhere in the building that you want. And I wanted to find a space that was suffocating for the actors to be in while allowing for there to be room for the audiences to watch and not feel impeded by the small environment.
So is the audience inside the elevator also?
No, Hunter. The audience isn't inside the elevator.
They're not like on the floor beneath? And they're like watching from the raft, like from underneath.
All of the seats are terrible because everybody is seated one floor below.
Right. You're listening and seeing like foots.
You can only hear the actors when they shout.
Right.
Yeah, because you're below them. No, you are on the same floor and you are just outside of the elevator looking in. So because it is staged that way, I've been approaching it like blocking for a film.
Yeah.
In the sense of the audience is the camera and they have one side that they can play to, which I have really enjoyed that challenge when blocking and seeing them incredibly quickly adapt to this like weird location has been really, really brilliant to see.
Yeah.
The actors that we have in this show are brilliant. I feel so lucky to be working with all of them.
Yeah, Gianna Tomzak, Brian Fleming, Courtney Knight, Jake Seeley. Just an absolutely fantastic cast.
Yes.
I'm so excited to see their final performance, like end result, because truly in the read-through, it was good enough to perform.
It was electric. Yeah. They are so talented. And it's like a testament to their talent that they are able to portray such cruelty, because they're also just very nice people that are very pleasant to work with, and yet you see them and they're being so cruel to each other, and it is so impressive. They are just so talented and kind, and I would sing their praises for a full hour if you'd let me.
I would not let you at that for a full hour, but it's
fair.
A lovely concept. I know we haven't really dove into the story and the themes. To give a general overview, we're looking at a 1940s centered piece of drama, all in one room, in one scene, one extended sequence, 4 actors total, one of which is also doubling as our production stage manager, Jake Seeley. The whole thing is quite wonderful. Very tight-knit group of people. I love the 1940s, clearly, because Silverstage Theater Company has only done plays set in the 1940s. Yeah.
Which is great, because we're able to reuse some costumes.
We are able to reuse some costumes. Yeah. I have my own little costume shop forming for Silverstage. I don't like throwing stuff out.
I feel like most theater people don't, because there's always this urge of like, well, I might need this for a show.
Right.
Like, I have a bin full of things. I have like a wooden harp thing. I don't play any instruments.
Right.
And yet I'm like, well, what if I need this wooden harp for a show? So I can't throw it away.
Yeah,
that's how I compared.
I agree. I think that's a good comparison to costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna ask you to not get too distant from the mic here.
How dare you?
Sometimes I see you going, like, I really enjoy No Exit.
I'm a very movie person, so this is hard for me.
You can move it with you.
Okay.
You can just keep it. Maybe they might just hear every one of those movements. I actually don't know about that.
Okay.
But you can bring it closer if you want.
I feel like that's you saying you should move it closer. You can move it closer if you want.
If you want to, you can be a better guest.
No.
If you're interested.
No. See, the stressful part about this is like there are things in here that I would cut already that I know are not going to get
They're not going to get cut.
No.
I think that's part of the SilverPod experience.
Yeah.
All right, I want to take a rewind here.
Yes.
Well, before I do, get your tickets to No Exit. This one does have tickets. This one is not free.
Yes.
Silverstage Theater Company does pay its cast and crew, so come out and support.
Mm-hmm.
Not too expensive, $25 tickets. Get your tickets. We're performing all throughout August. Follow our social media. It's a good time.
Yes.
I want to take a rewind here. And I want to look at 6-year-old Jake Heelein.
Okay.
Tell me about 6-year-old Jake Heelein.
6-year-old Jake Heelein. That was 2006. I gauge where I was in life at what movie came out at that time. So I think Cars had come out at that time.
Yeah.
And I remembered not liking Cars.
As a 6-year-old.
As a 6-year-old, no. Yeah.
Were you like,
Cars was the first
that
time.
one didn't hold up to the standards of
Yes.
Pixar. I don't know why you had this accent.
Cars was the first time that I watched a movie and went, I could not enjoy these.
Yeah.
Because up until that point, I had enjoyed every movie I'd ever seen.
Wow.
And then Cars came out, and I was like, I don't like this.
Do you like any of the Cars media?
I think it's really funny that it goes car movie, spy movie, car movie.
Yeah.
So I do have an appreciation for Cars 2. I love bad movies. So Cars 2 was not a problem for me.
I as a kid, loved Cars 2.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I was, I think, 12 years old when that movie came out, and I really loved it.
I really liked it, and I'm never going to go back to it. So I just have a positive memory of being like, I enjoyed this movie when I was 12 years old. And
I think it holds up better over time, actually.
Really?
People were so upset at it for being the weirdest sequel to a movie
ever
made.
A weird choice.
But Michael Caine is like playing a James Bond car.
That rocks.
And he's terrific. At one point, a car gets put in like a car electric chair and is tortured until he explodes. And he dies.
I have
in Cars 2.
I have no memory of that, but then I think it's great that they were like, that happened in the Cars universe, and then we're back to Lightning McQueen racing in the third one.
They murder cars in that film. And also they pan to Mater like trying to eat pistachio ice cream, but it's actually wasabi.
I do remember
he's
that
like,
scene.
My tongue's on fire.
That's a great Larry the Cable Guy impression.
Thank you.
What is your favorite Pixar? I feel like we've talked about
My
this.
Favorite Pixar is still WALL-E.
WALL-E is my favorite too.
Wow, look at us.
Oh my goodness.
Look at us egomaniacs.
What is that? I love WALL-E.
Yeah.
I think that most Pixar I quite enjoy up until about Inside Out, and then I drop off.
So wait, but this that means you're including Brave, Monsters University, The Good Dinosaur. Those are all pre Inside Out.
I would throw Brave in the category of movies that I do like. I remember being frustrated with Brave because I've always been really into the Oscars, and the year that came out, it was competing against Wreck-It Ralph, and I think Wreck-It Ralph should have won animated feature over that.
I don't think Wreck-It Ralph should exist, but go on.
I don't care enough about Wreck-It Ralph to fight that point.
Okay.
So, but I do quite like the second one.
Yeah.
Which I know is a controversial
Wait, the second
take.
what?
Wreck-It Ralph.
The second Brave?
There's no Brave 2.
It's called her appearance in Once Upon a Time on ABC.
Actually, she is in Wreck-It Ralph, too.
Oh, she's also in Wreck-It Ralph 2. I enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph 2 more than I enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph 1.
I do, too, because Wreck-It Ralph 2 has that moment of, like, Ralph is overbearing towards Sarah Silverman.
They make him unlikable at times, and that's good.
I just remember being like, oh my God, this is an experience that I've had with friendships where like, oh, I've been overbearing in childhood. Yeah. And then like it just captured something so pure. I love when art can make me a little bit uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. That's why I want people to see No Exit. I think that art. I'm pivoting.
Nice. I love it. Yeah.
I think art can make you uncomfortable, and I think that's really cool when it does. I would rather see something like a piece of art that triggers an unpleasant emotion than art that just does nothing. Like I would rather watch something that makes me really sad over art that I just feel nothing towards.
To be honest with you, you mentioned how like you think of years in your life by which movie you were watching, and you think of like Cars when it comes to 2006.
Yeah.
I often correlate movies with how my mom responded to watching them. That's how I tend to think about my mom passed away about a year ago, so I get very sentimental at times. Yeah. And I think when I think of WALL-E, I often think about her reaction to I don't want to survive, I want to live.
Yes.
And it's such a like, it's a little bit cheesy. It's a little bit like, okay, that's you're really pushing your message here.
Yeah.
But I do like the message, but you're really pushing it.
Yeah.
But my mom would always be in the background going, yeah, that's a good one. I don't know why my mom suddenly just became what's her name from White?
Jennifer Coolidge.
I don't know why she just became Jennifer Coolidge for a second. She didn't sound like Jennifer Coolidge, but I think I should stick with that.
I think so. I think that's canon now.
That's a good one.
Do you watch White Lotus?
I've seen the first season.
I haven't watched any of it. That's what I knew this podcast was going to be, was us referencing different movies and entertainment pieces, and then the other one going, I haven't seen it.
Not seeing it. White Lotus is quite good.
Yeah.
It's very meandering, but I think that's the point. Like, I watched the whole first season still not knowing what genre of TV I was watching until it ended.
That excites me.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah, the genre is all over the place, but it works. It's engaging.
I like that it is giving character actors a chance to be like a big star. Like Walton Goggins being a huge megastar now was not something I expected to see happen, and I love it. Jennifer Coolidge.
I wish it happened to Steve Zahn.
That one was sad.
He was like the star of season 1, or one of them.
Yeah.
And it didn't kick off.
Yeah.
It didn't kick off his resurgence, and it makes me very sad.
He was overshadowed by Jennifer Coolidge, who I think does deserve the attention that she is now getting.
Yeah. I mean, I love that you're saying all this not having seen any of White Lotus.
Hey, I feel like I'm able to bluff my way through a lot of conversations.
Yeah, but this isn't bluffing your way through. This is
taking a strong opinion about
something that you've already acknowledged you haven't seen.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Who else is in White Lotus?
I almost said Jennifer Lawrence, but that's not true. Sydney
not.
Sweeney is in the first season. Jake something.
Jake Lacey.
Jake Lacey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He was big, and I always appreciate seeing him in things.
Yeah, he was Plop.
In The Office. Why are we referencing The Office so much in this darned podcast?
I love Jake Lacey. He was in a show called A Friend of the Family.
Okay.
On a streaming service. Some streaming service. And Peacock. I think it was on Peacock.
Okay.
I just shouted into the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. On Peacock, and this show is one of the most horrific TV experiences I've ever had.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Okay. I should watch it.
But it's true crime, and he's playing like he's just the most despicable. He's essentially the protagonist of the show, and you're following this horrible true crime story.
Yeah.
And I don't even really want to reveal what it's about because I didn't know what it was about into it.
True story?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did say true crime several times.
You know, you'll see it if you're watching the video, but I zoned out and started looking at the recording thing while you were speaking.
Because I shouted into the microphone?
You did draw attention to that, and then
Yeah.
I got distracted
Right.
by it and stopped listening to what you were saying.
No, that's fair.
What is the show
You
called again?
diverted the conversation.
Yes.
Because you brought up movies when
from when
I
I was
wanted to
a
know about your
6-year-old.
personal life.
Yes, a 6-year-old. I can't go back to 6 specifically. I have a horrible memory, so I don't remember a lot of very specific ages. But I know I've always had a big interest in film and theater. Film came first.
Yeah.
I was I've always been a big Oscars person.
Yeah.
I remember walking in on my mom watching the Oscars, and Ben Stiller was dressed up in full Avatar makeup.
Wow, yeah.
For, I think it was 2010.
This would have been 10, yeah.
And for the movie Avatar. And I was like, what are you watching? And she was like, the Oscars. And I then was like, can I watch every movie that's nominated? And she said, yeah. So every single year, I make it a point to see every movie that's nominated for Best Picture. And most years I do. I think the last year that I didn't was 2017. That was the Call Me By Your Name, Phantom Thread. That one about...
Which ones did you not see?
The ones that I'm naming.
Oh, okay.
The one where Gary Oldman is Winston Churchill.
Oh, Gary Churchill.
Yes. Crazy they named it that. Weird choice. But
Weird
you know what?
choice
It
to
paid
name
off.
Gary
It paid
Churchill.
off. Yeah.
Big budget release.
Yes.
You know, it made $1 billion at the box
It
office.
did.
Everyone saw Gary Oldman as Winston.
The thing
as Winston
about
Gary.
Gary Churchill, the
Yeah.
movie, everybody remembers where they were when that movie came out.
Everyone.
Yeah.
The same way that they all remember when, the same way they all remember when La La Land lost the Oscar. It's the same impact.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I'm
Yeah.
a big Oscars fan. I wasn't a big fan of La La Land the year it came out.
So you were very excited in that moment.
No, I didn't care.
Oh, you
when
weren't a
La
big
La
Moonlight-
Land won. So I was like, I don't care about their speech,
I know,
and I
but when
turned
the-
off the TV.
Oh,
So I didn't see.
no.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
And then I went on Instagram or something, and they were like, "Oh, Moonlight won Best Picture," and I was like, "Okay, it
Yeah.
didn't," because I was watching the Oscars.
Okay, so are you ready for this?
Yes.
I believe that you are still diverting from the question.
Oh. I just
Because
off task.
well, no, I think you're on task.
Yes.
I think you're on task for how you traditionally tell people about yourself.
Yes.
And
What specifically do you want to
I
know?
want to know what you were like as a kid.
I was a very shy kid.
Okay.
Very shy. I was really into insurance commercials.
Okay, there's 2 layers to this. 1,
Yeah.
insurance commercials.
Correct.
2, still somehow reverting into what you were watching in describing your past.
That is all I remember. I push out valuable life memories in favor of what Geico ad came out in 2008. That pig that went wee 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 all the way home, that was my jam. Geico was at the top of their game in 2008 to 2012. There was that man that was like, ba 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 ba, does a ba 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 ba, and then it would cut to a thing, and it'd be like that. All state. When other kids were watching YouTubers, I was watching I was subscribed to Geico to be like, oh, when's the new Geico ad dropping?
But I'm sorry. Just the complete
Yeah.
defining each era
Yeah.
based off what you were watching.
Yeah.
And I don't want to invalidate that.
No,
I don't. I see it and I think it's valid, and I think I do the same thing in many ways.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me because I'm so curious about like how you felt about the world and yourself in it, and like where you saw yourself fitting, or what your anxieties as a child were, or like how you related to the people around you, and the way that you ruthlessly just revert it back to what I was watching.
And truly, every time I've been like, this is the time I'm getting the answer right. This is what Hunter wants to hear.
All right, let me try this again with a different time period.
Okay.
14-year-old Jake Heelein.
Yes.
Without even once expressing what you were watching in any capacity.
Okay.
YouTube, movies, theater, any of it.
Yeah.
How were you?
I think good. I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
I was heavily involved in student council in high school. I was very involved in theater in high school. I was a kid that really, when I got to high school, I was still quite shy. It wasn't until I joined improv my freshman year that I got out of my shell.
What does shy look like?
I just didn't really talk to many people. I was very
Were you content in that, or were you upset in that?
No, I was content in.
Yeah.
I think that improv opened a door for me to go, hey, I can say things and people will want to hear the thing I say.
Yeah.
In a way that because I was very shy, I was an anxious kid, I really didn't ever see myself on stage when I started theater. As I started doing theater when I was in 7th grade, my mom had been like, hey, you're really into film. Theater is close. Why don't you do some theater? And so I joined theater. We were doing Oliver Twist, I think is the show. And I did run crew for it. I'd moved sets. And I then did the Westing game the following year, and I did, I think, lights and sound. And then when I got to high school, I was very content with just staying backstage.
Behind the scenes. When did the shift happen?
I think, I weirdly auditioned for You Can't Take It With You, which was the first show I acted in. And I don't remember why. I think I just wanted to try it.
Were you Depina?
No. That was the role I wanted. But I was such a shy, anxious
Who were you?
child.
I feel like we've talked about this.
I was man 3.
You were man number 3 and You Can't Take It With You?
Yeah.
What scene?
In, you know how the police come? I was the 3rd police officer.
You were the 3rd police officer.
Yeah. Which was truly a perfect role for me to come into doing theater.
Sure.
Because I had no experience on stage.
Yeah.
I was incredibly anxious.
No, you got a light intro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You weren't thrown into the thick of it.
Yeah. My volume was bad at that show.
Hey, you're under arrest.
Hey, stop it. Hey, get back here.
Hey, you can't break the law now.
Don't stop lighting off fireworks.
Hey, no, don't do that.
Hey,
George.
I wish that I had done. I'm cognizant that I'm pivoting. I wish I had done cut this because I'm stammering.
You're good. Yeah.
Thank you. Where were we?
So you were in You Can't Take It With You was your first acting role.
First acting role. Well, before that, I guess when I was in 3rd grade, there was a school play. No, 2nd grade. I played the king in a school play that I don't remember the name of. Okay. I have no idea why I was chosen as the king. Because I was, again, a very anxious child.
Did your school have a lot of guys?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think there is part of me, because I've seen things that post it from like a program that was like, I'm so glad you asked to be the king. And I have no memory of asking to do like a lead part.
Oh, interesting.
But so that might just be like something I forgot when retelling. But I had reluctance to get on stage. I tried it out for You Can't Take It With You, and I think just that acting urge of like people looking at you took hold, and I was like, and well, now I want to do more shows.
Sure.
And so I acted through some shows in high school, some I teched, and I really enjoyed it. When it came time to find a college, I wanted to find one where I could do theater as a non-major, because I've never wanted to act for a living. It has been, I like writing, and I would love to write for a living, but I've never wanted to like act.
What do you like to write?
I love writing screenplays. I stammered because I haven't finished one in a while, but I really enjoy writing scripts.
Okay.
Narrative fiction, like prose fiction, I also enjoy. My major was in poetry, or not poetry. It was creative writing with a focus on fiction and poetry.
You haven't once volunteered your services for Silverstage as a writer.
In what regard? Writing a play for Silverstage?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's anything you should know about Silverstage so far, it's that I just want to do something that somebody's excited about.
Interesting.
That's why I ask people what they want to do.
Yeah.
And if I'm running a project, then it's about what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like it's whoever's running the project. That's how I view this whole company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have written a play before. Cut that. I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I think you also have written a play before.
I have written a play before.
End of sentence.
Yeah, I have. I have faded fast.
No, that's okay.
I made a point of saying I didn't drink coffee before this, and I should have.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We can make a pivot here.
Okay.
So the pivot is something that I have in my head already, and I am not stalling.
Okay.
To decide what it's going to be. Pivoting into.
Yeah. I feel like we got off of watching insurance commercials way too quickly.
You want to go back to insurance?
No,
commercials.
I think we could unpack that.
I think we could unpack that.
Yeah. They're funny sometimes. Always hated Progressive. Their ads, not a fan of.
Still?
I have Progressive. Yeah, still. I don't like what Progressive
Have you
does.
acted in commercials?
No.
Would you?
No.
Why not?
I hate being on film.
Okay.
Yeah. I like being perceived, but there is a cap to how much I would like to be perceived.
Sure.
So I think like I would never want to be in a film or like on. I would love to be. So there's
no like secret love of being just emotionally naked before the audience.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would really. There is a cap in how much I am willing to.
Sometimes I wonder if there's a lack of healthy boundaries on myself.
Yeah.
In what I want to do as an actor.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that there's a lack of those boundaries. I don't feel that I'm doing things for the wrong reasons.
And I should say, like when I say there's not like a need for I would love to do a drama like where I reveal intimate parts of myself that I and express emotions that I've never expressed on stage, because primarily I do comedy. And No Exit and Oedipus are the two times in which I've done drama, and I really do enjoy doing drama. Yeah. So like I don't want to misconstrue it that like I would never do a drama. I don't want to reveal and go like deep within myself. I just don't like too many people looking at me at one time.
Yeah. I mean, welcome to acting.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But it's fair. It's fair if you've done mostly comedies. Mm-hmm. Then there's a certain amount of it. In many ways, comedy is harder to achieve what you're trying to achieve. which is to get a laugh
Mm-hmm.
or to entertain, in to hit the funny bone.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's often more difficult to achieve consistently than drama is
Yeah.
trying to achieve its goal,
Yeah.
which is often to make people uncomfortable. It's a lot easier to keep someone uncomfortable than to keep someone laughing.
Yeah. And I think that's why, from a directing point, I am drawn more to wanting to direct dramas than I am comedies. Because I think there is... When you watch something, you don't necessarily remember the words that are spoken, but you remember how it made you feel. And
You don't
with a
remember all the words?
of every script.
Is that just me?
No, I cannot. People can like quote things
No, I'm
after
not.
watching
I
it
don't
once.
have that photographic memory at all.
It's wild to me. Again,
Yeah.
I have a horrible memory.
Yeah.
But like I love watching something and feeling uncomfortable or creating something. So like in terms of like acting in a drama, I would love to.
Yeah.
I just haven't had that opportunity in a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that for comedies, why I'm not really interested in comedy is like I find things very specifically funny. I don't know if I would serve directing a comedy well.
Sure. Directing a comedy. So this is okay. So like being in a comedy versus directing a comedy, I do think is extremely different things.
Yeah.
Because directing it, you suddenly have to worry about all of the pacing. You have to worry about the whole vision. And acting in comedy, you kind of just get to focus on yourself or or what role you're playing in a team.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I would want to direct a comedy that's going for the punchline or going for the laugh. Even when we did It's a Wonderful Life, there's a lot of humor in that. I very much just wanted leisure entertainment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
relax. In college, I was the same thing. I was like, my ambitions, I believe, are high, but not in the way that some people are looking for, like that big moment. Like, I did a play called Paris. I directed a play called Paris by Clara Mamet, David Mamet's daughter. It's a one-act play. Two very dear friends of mine were performing in it, and they asked me to direct, and I was very honored. And you could so easily make it so big and so uproarious laughter, like going for that. And I just wanted them to deliver everything like really chill and nonchalant because I didn't care if the audience was laughing. I really didn't want them to be laughing at big moments. I just wanted them to have be able to relax and stay engaged and just have like that pleasant, nice feeling the whole time.
Yeah. I think that feeling is why we come to theater. I don't know what I have no... You said a lot of words, and those were great words.
Yeah.
I love those words.
Thank you.
I think that the feeling that you get from a show is ultimately what I look for most. And sometimes I look for that feeling of just like pleasantness.
Yeah.
And sometimes I look to be disturbed. And I think that sometimes I look to enjoy something.
What feeling do you operate in? Just day to day.
What do you mean?
Like right now.
I don't understand the question.
Like what feeling as a person do you feel like you operate? What level
of
general day-to-day operation are you on?
I feel like I operate at a level of... Ooh, that's a good question. I definitely am an anxious person, so I always have a little bit of anxiousness. But I think that the way that I'm keep staring up and not talking to the mic, I think that I am a mostly optimistic fellow.
Okay.
Which is a recent development. I used to think of myself as a pessimist, but recently I think...
Is that by choice?
What?
Is that by choice?
Possibly, but I think it's just easier to be pessimistic. I think it's hard to be optimistic.
Sure, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
for
think
sure.
that for a while I was just like, well, things... I will let myself be quite pessimistic. But it's hard to look at the world and try to be happy about it.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've recently started to do, and I enjoy it. I enjoy having faith that people are good, even when there's signs that they're not. And I enjoy just like being happy and just finding delight in the little moments in life.
I wonder. I think that I view people as not good.
Really?
And I think I view people as not good as like the as the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can fill their life and their choices with good.
Mm-hmm.
And from my own personal perspective, I could get into a whole conversation about my background as a Christian.
Yeah.
But I don't think I need to go there as much as like it's just interesting to me the different perspectives.
Yeah.
But either way, we're both talking about the choice and how it's a harder choice to be optimistic.
I think and I think that people are good. And I think the reason why I feel like I'm an optimist is because when people are not good, I feel disappointment. And if I was truly pessimistic, I wouldn't still have that expectation of goodness.
Sure.
I think that people are good. I think that the world can sometimes shape them in ways that are not good.
Yeah.
But I do want to believe that people are good and that everybody is I don't know, capable of good. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but I don't know, taking it to like no exit, something that we've talked a lot about. Actually, no, I don't want to reveal what we've talked about in intimate space. Cut that out. Thank you.
Can you give me official permission to keep the moments where you say, please cut that out?
How many times
genuinely,
have I said it?
Probably 4 or 5. Genuinely, none of them have been moments that I'm like, an audience shouldn't see that. Because you like in that moment, if you had revealed things about the show that you didn't, that you actually wished you could take back, then I'm like, we can cut that out. But personally, every time in this podcast that you've said cut that out, I view it, and you can say no, actually let's cut it out.
Yeah.
I view those moments as you being authentic, and wanting to be perceived in a more put together way.
Yeah.
But we don't have to be.
But I think all humans just want to be seen as put together.
I think so. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. I think you should cut out all of the cut this out except for the conversation that we just had about cutting it out, so that they're like, it didn't happen at all.
Yeah, it didn't happen even once. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I think cut that out. Cut it out. Anyway, he probably said that to Alanis Morissette when she released "You Ought to Know." Cut that out. Anyway,
who said that? We don't know.
What?
We don't know who it's about.
It's 100% about Uncle Joey.
Were you
Full
doing
House.
a Full House reference?
Yeah, his
I don't
cut
watch.
it out.
Oh, is that?
That's like his thing.
Oh, I only know him as the person that the song "You Ought to Know" is about.
It's the the guy who plays Uncle Joey in Full House.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like the imperfections.
Okay.
I learned that from Bruno Mars.
Oh no! What song?
I can see your face.
Not a thing that I could change because you're amazing, just the way you are.
Yeah,
I love Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is a national treasure.
He's so good.
I don't know what he's done in the last 10 years.
I couldn't tell you
a single song he's done in the last 10 years.
He did Uptown Funk.
I don't think that's in the last 10 years.
I think it is.
Maybe it is. That one, who wouldn't know it? But his original couple albums, pristine.
He did that song with Lady Gaga that just came out last year. And
Sure.
they're singing.
Jake, when you were in It's a Wonderful Life,
Yes.
I asked you to play Clarence the Angel.
Yes.
With your own voice.
Oh, I thought it just stopped.
With your own voice.
Yes.
Without a caricature.
Yes.
Because I quite love your voice and your personhood.
I appreciate that.
And the imperfections. And I think people, the more they appreciate themselves and their many tangents where they'll start a sentence and not know where it's going, makes us more human than anything.
I do think it makes you human. I don't know if it makes a podcast listenable.
I think so. I think it does.
All right.
That's what SilverPod is built on.
Yeah.
Unlistenability.
I do think it's crazy the scope of our conversation.
Yeah.
I think we covered a lot of ground. I also think we covered a lot of nothing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's what the internet is. If someone can doom scroll for 4 hours straight at night because they can't go to sleep before doom scrolling,
Yes.
then surely they can enjoy an hour
of SilverPod.
of authenticity,
Yeah.
of people being messy people.
Yeah.
That's the goal here.
Yeah. I am trying to connect it back to No Exit in some way.
To advertise.
for
We want
the
your
show.
money.
No,
tickets.
No, we want.
Oh,
You do.
I do.
I just want people to come see the show.
You don't have a stake in.
No, I don't.
He doesn't.
No.
His pay doesn't change depending on the ticket sales. Mine does.
I think. I think that No Exit is a great show, and I think people will really like it.
I do too.
And I hope that they leave it feeling a little bit upset.
Yeah.
And I hope that they know that that is the intention, and that I think that there's this like knee-jerk response when art makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That like that art is bad because I felt something negative. That art is bad. And I just don't think that's true. And I think No Exit is a testament to art making you uncomfortable and it being really good art. I think everybody involved is creating something really impressive. I'm biased because I'm directing, but I'm really proud of them and their work. And
I wouldn't do theater if I didn't want... This is going to sound pretentious, and I don't care. If I didn't want my soul stirred.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't want the questions asked and new questions formed. I want to know more about the world, and I think people in general do.
Yeah.
To not know more just about the world, but about the human experience and about each person's different experience. Yeah. And I love that that's coming across in this show.
Yeah.
And I am very excited for people to see it.
I think it's going to be very good.
Yeah.
And then the next show that I'm going to pitch here.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Newsies. We're doing Newsies. Silverstage. You heard it here first.
How many cast members?
4.
4
4-person Newsies.
I'm down.
Yeah.
You know that scratches the itch for me.
Have I told you my dream show to direct?
Is it Newsies?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's doing It's a Wonderful Life, but every character is just in The Simpsons. So George Bailey is just Homer. Mary, Marge, those rascally kids are our beloved Bart, Lisa, and the other one.
Wow.
I think that is a perfect show for Silverstage. Honestly, all I want to do is make weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do a production of Matilda where it's age swapped, so all of the kids are played by adults and all of the adults are played by kids, but like nobody would see that and it'd be so expensive to make.
I would love to put on like a geriatric romantic comedy, like some classic romantic comedy, like You Can't Take It With You, but the two leads are like 85.
Yeah.
Falling in love.
Yes. Gender swapping is huge in theater and I love it. I want more age swapping.
It's actually nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adults should play kids. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Let me play the boy in Oliver that goes, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" Is that Oliver?
Yeah, it's an Oliver.
But is that the character of Oliver?
Oh, that I think so, but I could be wrong.
That's not for me.
You don't want to be Oliver?
I wouldn't want to be Oliver.
Not a Dickens guy?
No, I think that Oliver is... I've a love for Oliver, as I mentioned. It's the first show I ever worked on. But I don't love Oliver.
Who's the tunnel rat friend
Fabian? No, it's not Fabian. Who
that-
is it? It's Fagin.
Fagin.
Yes.
He is one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
in any Dickens
Yeah.
story, and I would love to play that role.
You would do well at that.
Thank you.
Let's do it here at Silverstage.
Great.
You play Fagin.
After our forecast newsies.
Suddenly, I'm the king of New York. I'm going to play Jack.
Great.
Yeah.
I want to be Crutchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've already burned up 2 characters and 2 actors, so whoever wants to join our 4-person cast of Newsies has to do a lot of heavy lifting.
Auditions are tomorrow. Great.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it there. This has been SilverPod. Jake Heelein.
Hello. I'm so sorry, viewers.
Not goodbye.
No.
Hello. Well,
we're
restarting the podcast,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
And this has been Hunter Johnson. Thank you for your investment.
Thank you. Thank
your
you.
time investment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.